Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome. I'll just shake you on behalf of Covenant Show.
Thank you.
If it was to be me shaking them, there's a way I shake.
Mr. Popoola.
Yeah, there's a way a man will shake,
How Covenant
and there's a way a woman will shake. Don't pay Yabo any lip service.
No problem.
That's her Yoruba name. Maybe you guys don't know. Okay, moving on. Now, Pastor Ladi has opened this year the leadership focus with innovation. Let us hear from you guys. What is your angle? What's your perspective to innovation? Let me start with Mr. Popoola.
Okay. I think to understand the topic of innovation very well, we need to go back to the root of innovation, in which I would like to tell us that innovation is a product of creativity. And it's good we know that everyone on earth is creative. Creativity is part of our design. In fact, it's part of our design. We are wired to be creative. But the problem comes when we refuse to tap into the creative part of our lives. Now, what is creativity? Creativity is the ability to produce something new. Now, creativity gives us two things which I term the innovation and the other side of innovation, that is invention. Now, when we talk about innovation is the ability to think creatively about something that is already existing. Now, while the other part, invention, is the ability to create something new. Now, when we talk about innovation, everybody is creative, but very few are innovative. Because for you to move into innovation, you need to understand what it takes. Now, one of the things I like us to know is that the world we live is ruled by idea. But until you understand some certain things, you remain dormant, irrespective of how well creative you are.
What is your angle, Mr. Omololu?
I would say that all of this, innovation, creativity, invention, all of this are thought-based. So the basic fundamental material that can lead to either of these things, whether it's innovation or creativity, is thinking. In my book, I put a stretch to it. As a man is thinking, so he is becoming. So either thinking your own thoughts or thoughts are being projected at you. Now, so whether you're going to innovate or create is going to be a function of the kind of thinking you have. And thinking is based on information that you have received. There's a stretch of it which is also re-innovating. Because at the end of the day, you realize that there is nothing new under the sun. Even when you are inventing now, you are inventing based on something that somebody has already.
You must borrow from somewhere.
So you're not going to recreate the wheel. You are just going to oil the wheel, add some bolts and joints to make the wheel operate more effectively or more efficiently.
I'm just wondering, is there a particular mindset or frame of mind a person needs to have to be able to think things into being?
Yeah, and that's really where Mr. Akolawole started from. You know, we were created to create. Every human being on earth has that creative essence embedded in them from divinity. But what has happened is life has so battered us that we abandon that intrinsic nature of creativity just to pursue.
Life has so battered us in Nigeria. In Nigeria.
Let's bring it back up.
Mr. Popoola, are we thinking right?
Everybody is thinking, but the quality of our thinking is dependent on the type of information we feed the mind. Now, the level of our thought is the level of our touch. Now, what you feed the mind matters a lot. Now, I can say probably in the environment we found ourselves, our environment is not encouraging positive thoughts. Now, if you decide to sit back and like people around me are doing this, let me do it, nothing new will come out from you. But everybody is thinking. But what is influencing or affecting our thinking pattern is the environment we find ourselves.
Okay. I see us having beautiful in 2018. I see us having a beautiful leadership focus between this triangle. That is yourself, Mr. Omololu, Mr. Popoola, and of course Pastor leadership. I never say pastor leadership. I think I can actually say pastor leadership because he's a pioneer. He started the leadership focus, Pastor Laddie. Having said that, people, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll run into the other segment. It's still Morning Talks.